Hello everyone, this is Monica from Mystic Maze Miracles. I went on a break from making reborns because I had my son and I'm a new mom, and I just didn't know how I was going to adjust to the life of taking care of a newborn while taking care of myself and while trying to still make my dolls, So I went on a little break and I'm finally back. I got into like a more routine established, when I have my me time, when I have free time, and I finally have that. So I just got my first reborn doll back in the mail that I'm going to start working on, and I thought I'd do a little box opening with you guys. So I get all my dolls from Bountiful Baby. I know there's MacPherson's and I get my paint from there, but I don't know, I just always got my kits at Bountiful Baby. I love Realborns. I don't think I've made any other Reborn besides Realborns. I just love how they're literally made off of, 3D sculpts of babies. And they're very realistic. They're very detailed. I love all the wrinkles, the creases, all that good stuff. So I think I will forever be a Realborn maker. So let's see. The receipt. The little body. Oh, I'm so excited. It's been months since I've done this. It's been over a year, actually. Okay, this front part I want to save for last, so 1 second. Let me show you. Reborn Leif. I've had this kit on my wish list for the longest. I know it's a twin kit, that there's Reborn Aspen too, but I don't really like how that one looks. And yeah, I did twins recently and it was just hard. It was so hard to do 2 dolls at once, trying to get them to match like colors and all that stuff. It was just not the best. I did 2 sets of twins and it was just not easy. But yeah, little Realborn Leif asleep. Oh my gosh. The real babies are just the cutest. Okay. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. These are head last because that was a little sweet. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my gosh. Seeing this after being a mom is just so much different because, yeah, I've seen babies before and I've painted them off of pictures of babies, but just looking at this, I want to cry, man. My son's leg was that tiny. Like, he was super skinny. He was born 6 pounds, 7 ounces. And my goodness, he was just so tiny like this. And he was 1 inch longer than these kids. He was 19 inches long. But that little leg, it just makes me remember when I brought him home and he was just the tiniest little thing. He was so fragile, trying to put him in the car seat. Man. But yeah, now I have my son's newborn pictures to base my coloring off of. Sorry, I'm just in love with these in a whole new way now. The reason I started doing these was because I was diagnosed with PCOS from a very young age. And in a previous relationship, I've tried for 6 years to have a baby. And I was told that it would never happen for me. And if I did have a baby, it would be by some luck. I would need some good luck. And I tried for 6 years in that relationship. And then in this relationship now, in the most healthiest relationship I've been in, we tried once and it happened. I had my miracle baby and I still can't believe it. I'm overjoyed. But yeah, the reason I got into making these dolls was because I found myself Googling one day realistic baby dolls, and I came across Reborns and I've never looked back. I love that little hand, the creases, oh my gosh. Yeah, I've collected a few here and there. I sold them, got bored of them. I know some people were like, oh, these are my lifelong babies and all that, but it was just a hobby to me at that point. And then I was like, I'm gonna try my hand at making them myself. And that was back in 2019, and I made a handful, but then I had to go through a major life change and stop for a few years. And then I came back recently, I believe about a year, maybe 2 ago. But yeah, I'm making these dolls before I was able to, oh my gosh, those little creases. Making these dolls before I was able to make a real baby healed me in some way, because it was like, at least I can make a baby in some way, you know. It really helped me a lot. And it helped me express that pain I had inside of me into my art. And it was just a whole new level of relief, you know. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And a lot of my friends and family members and people on Facebook think, oh, she just has dolls because she can't have babies. Because when I had my son, people were like, oh, you have a baby now, you don't need your reborns anymore. I'm like, yeah, that's not it. I still have my 2 girls, my taller dolls. And I love them very much. And I still want to paint reborns. And I would have all different more reborns, newborns, 3-month-olds, 6-month-olds, children, you know, if I had the money in the room. But I don't. And it's not just about, you know, I can't have a baby, so this is why you use them. I just love babies, you know. Look at that little face. I think this is the tiniest face I've ever seen on a doll kit. He has a big old head though. Yeah, look at that little face. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to make him. I think I'm gonna keep him. I say that with a lot of my dolls. The ones I make. I just fall in love with the faces before I even paint them. I'm like, yep, I'm keeping him. I don't think it ever works out that way though. I keep him for a while and then, you know, sell them. But I think that's what's gonna happen with him. Look at those little pointy ears. Oh my goodness. And those little neck folds. Oh my god. Man. I can't believe I'm finally back. Oh my gosh. He's just so precious. Okay, I need another real baby. Man. I've been wanting this kit for the longest. Okay, and the last part after my long rant. The little belly plate. Oh my gosh. I've only ever seen a belly plate when I had a twin bee that I bought. And I would, you know, just pop it on the body for pictures. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. And then I made the Blinkin boy and girl doll kits. And they were full bodies. They had like, you know, their parts and butts and all that. It was not easy for me to paint that. Like, they lacked details so bad, but I'm gonna try better. And oh my god, look at that little belly button. Looks like the umbilical cord just came off. Man, I love this. I love this. I love this kit. I'm so excited to start it. I'm so excited to see where he goes. But yeah, that was my little opening and announcement that I'm back and the reason why I did this. And yeah, just thought I'd share that with you guys.